There's not much better than sitting down watching some Legend of Korra on a, I don't know what day it is. What day is it? On a Tuesday night. I'm just so excited to watch this show. I always enjoy me some Legend of Korra. Last week, like, I think I said, and by the way, because of the way that I record these videos, because of the fact that my Patreon account is 1 week ahead of my YouTube channel, there's a little advertisement for you. Because of that, I do not currently know, like, what people commented on the last episode. So, if I made any mistakes in the last episode, or I misinterpreted characters, or you guys disagreed with me with things that I was saying about certain characters or whatever, haven't read those comments yet. So I'm only saying that specifically because of last episode, just because last episode I feel like that I did a lot of character discussion in that episode. So I don't know, but maybe the comments on last episode are just like, hey, that was cool or something. I don't know. So we're doing episode 6. But yeah, last episode was a very character based episode, for better or for worse. I still very much enjoyed it. I still had a great time, and I still love these characters. But it was a very complex situation, and it also didn't really push the Amon stuff forward as much as it did really like get into the flaws of our main cast. So I wonder what we're gonna do this week, because I mean, they sort of made up at the end of last episode, but I feel like they're making up at the end of last episode. I think that was a band-aid. I don't know if that fixed all the problems they had with their relationships with one another. I think there's a little more to it, and I don't know if we're gonna get, I don't think we're gonna address that problem again necessarily, but I think it's going to subtly inform the decisions of the characters going forward. So episode 6 today, that should bring us to almost halfway through the season. I think there are only like 13 episodes in the first season. Am I able to check that easily? 12 episodes. So I think this will bring us to the halfway point of the first season. So I'm super keen, ready to go. So I'm gonna jump into it. Again, I say this on my Korra reactions mostly because I know that you guys like it. The people who are watching it, you really like it. So I just think I should remind you to support the video if you can, because it helps me be able to keep doing these Korra videos. I mean, they're doing pretty well on my channel, all things considered. If they did even better, that would be great, because then I would be able to put more time into it and maybe even put it more than once a week, possibly. No promises, but like if it was doing well enough, that I would probably do that. Yeah, just comment down below, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, all that stuff really helps me out. And my Patreon account has full-length early access and exclusive videos, so you can go check all of that stuff out as well. Like Bochi the Rock, if you want to watch Bochi the Rock reactions, they're on my Patreon account, exclusive to there right now. So we're gonna jump into this episode of Legend of Korra. This is episode 6. Here we go. And the winner is, oh, are we doing the tournament today? That sounds exciting. They look a little sloppy. Korra's didn't look too bad. The other two looks a little sloppy.
But I think you're right. Introducing your new champs.
Okay. They're in better spirits. Okay, that's good.
Citizens of Republic City.
Amon?
This is Amon.
Ho!
I hope you. It's time for this city to stop worshipping bending athletes as if
Oh
they were heroes.
no.
I am calling on the council to shut down the bending arena. Be severe consequences.
That guy's got some nerve.
That's annoying, Amon. That's not even that like an act of terrorism, it's just annoying.
Korra, we're closing the arena.
No, you can't.
I don't understand.
It's kind of putting people at risk if
you
you
would take a stand against Amon.
While I am
If you
still
continue
committed
with
to
it.
bringing that lunatic to justice, I will not put innocent lives at stake.
Yeah.
Just
To watch benders beat each other up.
Okay.
It's an inspiration.
You guys aren't as
I
articulate as
appreciate
you
your
think.
naive idealism, but our decision has been made. This meeting is adjourned.
Oh. Huh? Oh, hey girl.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Bo something,
but I agree
Bolin.
with the Avatar. I expected this kind of cut-and-run response from Tenzin. But the rest of you? Come
Oh
on.
shit.
Displayed some strength and unity against these
Ah.
equalists.
We
Yeah,
must
this feels
prevent
like Toph's
conflict
daughter.
between benders and non-benders from escalating into all-out war.
My metalbenders and I will provide extra security during the championship match. There's
Okay.
no better force to deal with the chi blockers. Our armor is impervious to their attacks.
Ooh,
Saying that
good
you
plan.
will, then she has my support. I am changing my vote.
Her name is
else
just
is with
Lin,
me?
right? Lin Beifong. I said
The arena
bowling before, I
stays
think.
open.
A word, please, Lin.
I love Lin.
Tarlok's playing you. It's for Korra. I want to make sure she's safe.
Yeah, he needs
Do
to
what you
babysit
want.
her.
It's not like I've ever been able to stop you before.
Excuse me, Chief Beifong. I wanted to thank you for your help. It really means a lot.
She's always been
A
challenging.
bitch.
What did your father do
He
to
meant
make
a
her
bitch.
hate the Avatar so much? You and Beifong, and you two were a couple.
Where'd you get that idea?
He said how first.
Criminy. Anyway, Pema didn't steal me. Lin and I had been growing apart for some time.
Right.
We both had different goals in life. Why am I even telling you this? Of course she has. Anyway, this is none of
Oh my
your
god,
business.
look how animated he
See you at
is.
home, Mr. Heartbreaker.
They're keeping the arena open. Perfect.
Yeah, I thought
Is going according to
I
plan.
thought that would be his plan. God damn it, Amon. I know you're always 2 steps ahead of everyone.
Okay. I'll try to be less abrasive than usual.
I would appreciate that.
That's nice. Good.
That's ferocity. Help them repeat as champs.
I'm so excited. I bet Amon's gonna attack halfway
Serve up a
through though.
surprising bowl of smackdown soup.
The future industries fire ferrets.
Woo! Aw, Asami's there. Aw. Have you told Asami you almost cheated on her? Not really your fault. Yay! Well done, Pabu.
Opponents, the
Ooh, goddamn. God damn, they have an intro.
The champs and challengers face off at the center line. And here we go.
Oh my god, here we go. This is exciting. Whoa, he got close.
King shakes off Mako's attack and returns.
Oh, they're pretty sick, honestly. Oh, you're over the line, yep. Damn.
Ricochets a disc off the ropes.
Ooh,
Thank you, sir.
nice shot.
Oh, gets a little too worked up and unleashes a deluge on Bolin that will
Ooh, oh no. Oh,
Or apparently not. Foul. And the Wolfbats
a hosing
by
foul.
Tano exceeding the waterbending time limit. The officials.
Oh no.
Ming trips up Mako with another
Are the officials kinda on their side, a little bit biased?
There was some funny business in that last play. Blatantly bent a disc outside of his zone.
The Ferret brothers
Oh.
are back to zone 3 and the
Interesting.
Wolfbats
Oh, ice? I don't know if that's allowed, is it?
But once again, there's no call. I don't
Oh,
know what
no.
match you're also watching, but it's obviously not this one. Splash and crash send the Avatar to zone 3.
Shit. Oh no, they're gonna get knocked out if they don't. No!
Hold on a second, folks.
Wait, what?
Scratch that. The Ferret's
Oh!
still alive, but just barely.
That's sick! Oh my god, Korra! And she just... Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah!
Unbelievable move. The underdog
Oh, come on, Mako.
Bats are gonna fight dirty, then so should we.
No, we can't. The refs have
The
it
refs
out for
will-
us.
yeah,
If
they'll
we're gonna
call
win
it
this
against
thing,
you.
It has to be fair and square.
But once again, Tano sneaks in a little ice.
Oh, that's so dirty. Oh! Illegal headshots.
will be decided with a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Which element do you choose?
Water.
Taking this one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, alright. This is exciting. Come on, Korra, you got this.
on, little girl.
Oh my god! Whoa, what a sick move! Genuinely. That's really good. That's it. That's a really sick move, Korra.
One round apiece. Who wants it more?
Yeah, I think Korra and Toph would have gotten along well.
Starting to find their rhythm now. And the Ferrets hang in there with the
Oh, they got some nice moves though. Even though they're playing dirty. What? No, you're throwing water with. Oh, that's messed up.
Too far. Well, folks, it's a controversial call, but the wolf bats notch a
That's
nasty knockout
so
for the
messed
match.
up.
For the
Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Lin, have you picked it up? Oh shit! They went right for Lin and Tenzin. Oh god. They're out. Oh, these must be like new weapons that they didn't know about. So they can't use, they're not using chi blocking, they're just tasing them. Don't taste the water. Shit!
one of them is in the booth with me right now, folks. He is leveling one of those glove devices at me.
He's commentating his.
I am currently wetting my pants.
That's great. That's a good joke. Oh my god. This is a great episode. Holy shit. Oh. See how Amon handles this no bending. Oh. Oh, he's gonna take away his bending?
I'll give you the championship pot.
Did he do it? It doesn't do. That's the thing. Like, we don't see anything. He just puts his thumb on you and that's it. You'd think you'd see something. Oh, Toph. Oh. Oh. What are these visions we're seeing of Aang?
I believe I have your attention,
Man.
Benders. You will meet the same fate. Now,
Oh my god.
my
I love it.
followers, Republic City. I'm happy to tell you that the time for change.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Come.
What is it? What do you mean?
Soon, the
Is he gonna be in
current
charge of
bending
Republic
regime
City
will
somehow?
replace- But thankfully, modern technology has provided us with a way to even out the playing field.
Makes sense.
The rest of the world, the revolution has begun.
He's a pretty cool villain. I like him. Oh! God damn.
Yes, great job, buddy.
Oh! Oh! Oh, hell yeah, Lin! Hell yeah, go for it! Oh, that's awesome. Yes! What are you gonna get out of this, though? I don't know if you can you take him on? I doubt it. Oh, nice job! That's awesome, Lin. Ah, this guy again. Nice. Oh, good shit. This guy's super talented, though. This is a cool fight. Hell yeah. She's so dope. Oh. Man, Korra loves fire. You can tell. I mean, she uses fire a lot while she fights. Oh. Damn, Lin could have been up there. But I don't know if Lin would have been able to take him on one-on-one.
Don't mention it, kid. Looks like we lost this one.
Damn. Maybe Lin and Korra together would have been able to take him on, but not one-on-one.
Republic City is at war.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's absolutely a declaration of war. They're no longer, like, in the shadows. Whoo! Okay, alright. You know what? That was awesome. that was a great episode. That's one of my favorites, I think. There was a lot of cool stuff that happened there. We got a little bit of everything, really. I liked the sort of the question of, like, okay, Amon threatened this pro bending tournament. So what do? Do we, like, he threatened it because he didn't want it to happen, he says. So do we show that we negotiate with terrorists basically and not do it? Or do we do it and just beef up security, but then you're putting people's lives in danger because he's outwardly said he doesn't want it to happen, so he will attack it. He will attack it if they put it on. So it's like, it's such a dangerous gamble, and they didn't know about the zappy thing, so they couldn't be prepared because they thought he would have just come with chi blockers, and they had more than that. So they were underprepared, and they got screwed by it. So I liked that whole dynamic because I don't know what I would have done either. I don't know what the right answer is really. I think like the council, and I'm not saying this just in hindsight. I'm saying these were my thoughts while the meeting was going on. I think the council were technically right on their initial decision of playing it safe, especially like he made the threat like on the day or on the day before or whatever. Like they didn't have much time to prepare. So I think it would probably be better if they delayed the tournament while they did more investigating. They tried to set things up more. Like they figured something else out as best they could, because yeah, that is a very dangerous thing. I mean, honestly, if this was like modern times, the way I think you'd solve it is you would have to like delay it, but then what you actually do is you stream the game or even record the game and then post it online, but have no audience or whatever, because then you're not putting other people in danger. They don't know what it is, and then you're just posting it online, and so it's like fine. And so you're not giving in to them, but you're keeping people safe. But that's just, you know, that's still an annoying solution, and I don't know if they could have even done something like that, if they could have like, you know, secretly filmed a pro bending tournament. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, that was very interesting. The battle itself, the pro bending match, was really cool. I mean, there were two awesome moments. One was Korra falling off and holding on and then throwing Mako back up. And the other one was when she was doing the one-on-one with the douchebag, and she like basically threw a shot and kicked one at the same time. So while he's dodging one, he just gets hit with the other. That's so sick. And I love the way they showed it as well. Like they showed it kind of with a close-up on his face, so that we sort of had the same like limited information that he had. So it was a huge shock when it hit him from below, and then they repeated it from a distance to show us like what happened. See, the thing is, there's a thing that shows do sometimes where like when something cool happens, they'll show it 3 times, you know, like even Avatar The Last Airbender did it once or twice. I remember it was like with mainly with there was a point early in the show when I think Zuko and Zhao were doing a duel one-on-one against each other, and then Zuko got off the floor by doing like a breakdancing move and tripped him, right? And he did that trip, and then it replayed it from like 3 different angles, right? And you see that in TV shows and movies all the time, where something cool happens and then they replay it from 3 different angles. And I've never really liked that very much. I don't love that style. I don't really want to see it that much. But if you do it like this, I like it, where it's just they show it from a certain position, and then you're like, hang on, what happened? And then they show it from another position so you can see what happened. So you get to see it twice, once for shock value and once for information. That's perfect for me. I love that. Lin Beifong, and I hope I'm saying her name right. I hope it is Lin Beifong. Yeah, it is Lin Beifong. Lin, and I called her Bolin originally, which Bolin's obviously the name of the dude. So apologies for that. But Lin is a really cool character. You can really see how she's Toph's daughter, but also like, you know, she's older as well. She's a fully grown woman when Toph was a child. And I just think Lin is great because she's got that sort of like fiery attitude and that pride, and she's clearly got a lot of experience. but yeah, the pride is obviously also her downfall. She has a hell of a lot of pride, and because of that, she's quite fiery. She doesn't play nice with people, and I think she holds grudges for a long time as well. So, but you know, I think she does have a soft spot for Tenzin, and I don't just mean soft spot as in like she still loves him, but also like a soft spot as in like I think I think she doesn't. I think she's sort of like protective of him and is in a way seeking his approval and attention just very slightly. Where if he just like completely asks for her help, honestly, she will always say yes. But for him, you know, no matter what it is, I think she would say yes. Just because that moment when she was like, oh, like old times, I thought what she was gonna do is do like a classic like tough sarcasm, whereas like when she was like, oh, should we do it like old times, I thought she was gonna go like, yeah, well, like old times I would have done this and punch him in the gut or something, you know, like some stupid thing where she like makes him think she's gonna be nice and then is actually harsh. But then she was like, okay, no, I'll try to be a little nicer tonight, you know. And she actually took the note on, which I found to be really nice and interesting. And I think that's because it was Tenzin. I think if someone else told her to do that, if Korra said that, she would be like, you can go fuck yourself, lady. Thanks, sorry. So yeah, I like her character a lot, and I want to see more of her. So hang on, I'm just reading these things. I liked the scene where the guy was about to, the commentator was about to be tased. That was a lot of fun. Oh, here's what I wanted to say. We haven't seen Korra use the Avatar state yet, right? Which I would guess is, I mean, there's a couple reasons that might be. The first would be possibly she's been, like, it's been drilled into her to not let that happen to her. Or they've specifically trained her for that not to happen. Because obviously, as we know, and also this is assuming that she even can go into the Avatar state. I know Aang, in the end, had it locked, but then it was sort of unlocked when he hit that rock, right? But I don't know if that was like temporarily unlocked or like fully permanently unlocked. But also, if Aang's was locked, I don't know if that means that all the Avatar states would be locked. I don't imagine so. I imagine that was an Aang specific thing. So Korra, I don't think her Avatar state is necessarily locked, but we do know that the Avatar state is basically the most vulnerable position the Avatar could be in, because if they kill her during the Avatar state, the Avatar will cease to exist. There will be no more Avatar. So it makes sense if it's been drilled into her, don't do it. Another possibility, and it could be both, it could be neither, it could be one of these, but another possibility is it's because we know Korra is not as in touch with her spiritual side. And I imagine the Avatar state is a more spiritual experience, I guess. We saw Aang use the Avatar state a lot, but he was a very spiritual person. He was almost entirely spiritual. While and so like he struggled with a lot of the actual training I mean, he didn't really struggle. He learned it in like less than a year, like all 4 elements in less than a year. So he didn't actually really struggle that much with it. But he did struggle with like earthbending and stuff. But he was really good at the spiritual stuff. That's the stuff he learned. But from when Korra was a kid, she's basically focused her attention on the fighting side of things, and has not been able to do the spiritual stuff, which we've seen evidenced in a bunch of these previous episodes. So I wonder if the Avatar state is a very spiritual thing, because you're getting in contact with the previous avatars, literally getting in contact with their spirits. So it's possible that, you know, that it's a struggle for her to do that. But we also haven't mentioned it once, have we? Like I haven't heard her talk about the Avatar state either. Does she know it exists? What if Aang kept it from her? Didn't tell her? What if all of them have kept it from her because they don't want to unlock it? But that's also dangerous, because Aang unlocked it several times not knowing what it was, and then they had to slowly figure out what it was, and eventually only really discovered fully what it was at the start of season 2, I think, when he talked to Roku about it, and Roku was like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be just using that willy-nilly because it's extremely dangerous. By the way, just speaking about Avatar The Last Airbender, that whole Avatar state thing was like genius, I think. Like the way they set that up and like revealed that, like in season 1, it's like, oh, he has this massive power up that like when he gets into the Avatar state, he can do whatever he wants and he's like stronger than everyone else. And it's like, of course, this is the perfect way of being. This is the perfect like way to defeat the Fire Lord. He could probably take on the Fire Lord like this. And then the start of season 2, they come across an Earthbender who's like, you know, you could probably take on the Firebender, the Fire Lord, if you just go into the Avatar state, right? So why are we learning bending when we could just learn the Avatar state? And it's like the perfect thing because the audience is kind of thinking that at that point as well. And then they try it, and then Roku reveals the thing about how the Avatar state, like you can't die in it or you'll be killed permanently. So it's like entirely too dangerous to even try that stuff. Like, I think that's all just so brilliant. I know we're talking about Legend of Korra right now, but since the Avatar state, I was thinking about it. Like, I think that's just such a brilliant storytelling technique. And so, but also I can understand if they don't want to like retread all of those steps in this series, you know, because the Avatar state, they already kind of went over all that stuff. So in this series, maybe they were just like, we should just hold off on the Avatar state because it's not as interesting doing all of it a second time. So I don't know. But yeah. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about with this episode. Great episode. Really, really good. Thank you very much for watching episode 6 of Legend of Korra with me. Please make sure to support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, it'll extra help on these Legend of Korra videos, so please make sure to do it before you leave. And my Patreon account has full-length early access and exclusive videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.